Jesus is on the cross and it's 11 a.m. This is week 3 of our series, 6 Hours That Changed Our Lives. And last week, we looked at the way that Jesus responded to persecution. This week, we're going to look at how Jesus cared for people in the midst of suffering. Have you ever been sick? How do you handle your family when you're sick? How do you handle your coworkers when you're sick? How do you handle mundane chores when you're sick? Listen, most of us, when we suffer, we don't care well for other people. We don't really do much well when we're suffering, right? All of our focus goes inward. Jesus paints an incredibly different picture in the midst of being crucified. Scott talked about it this Sunday. When Jesus was crucified, he cared for his family, he cared for his friends, and he even cared for his enemies. In the midst of excruciating pain, Jesus noticed and cared for the people that God put around him. Who do you notice? Who do you miss? How does suffering affect your ability to care? What's stopping you from caring for people right now? What do you need to change? What do you need to fix? What perspective do you need to adjust to come into the likeness of Christ and how you care for people, even when the world around you is falling apart, right? This was the darkest time in the life of Christ on earth. In that moment, he cared. In that moment, he noticed. In that moment, he loved. And the good news for us is that because of that love, we've been transformed. What are we going to do with that transformation? Who are you going to love this week, even when it's hard?